and gentlemen, how is everybody doing today? Let's see, is everything working? Are we getting screen time? Hello, Atua, and some stuff. Martin, Foss, Nico and Atro, Norwegian and Keeper. Oh, I need to put down the volume on this one. Because I'm always... Rita time, yes. Today it's Rita's moment. Hello, Matthias. Hey! Special hands. Hello, Amanda. So, today is the day. Hello, Olsonek. Yeah, we made it yesterday evening in the Discord stream, and yeah, I would say it's a success. So let's take a look, because we're going to start with Rita right away, so that yeah, if she moves, we can see it. Yeah, it was a fun stream. It was not too many people, but that's fine. So last Wednesday I did feed them, but I did not water the nest. So the nest is already a bit dry, which they should prefer. And now to mention that, I should have filled my water bottle and I left it in the kitchen. So I need to pick that up. So I am going to leave you with a big pile of brood. And I'll be back in a second. I was sitting there. Yeah, I have everything prepped. Everything's ready. Completely forgot the water bottle. Have you given your Carabera a live mealworm yet? No. I gave them a live cricket for the video, and that's it. Everything's prepared, because the colony needs to grow a little bit more. So yeah. Okay. We're gonna start with connecting Rita to the new setup. So we are going to unscrew these three connectors. I'm gonna put the tubes of the double drinker. Let me put you up. The tubes of the double drinker are going into the new double drinker. Then the blind will go into this spot. I need to grab another blind. Yeah, because this connector will go onto this one, and then we'll connect it to this one. Yeah, I'm gonna use the green connector in there, so that's gonna be fine. So we are just going to connect this corridor to this corridor, because it fits in between. And then we need to first, I already hydrated the nest yesterday, but I'm gonna do that again. And then we're gonna keep the red lid on this one, and then keep the red lid off this one. And then let's see if during the stream they have the idea of moving. It has happened before in that time. So else afterwards, I will put the Discord. I'll put the camera in the Discord so you can follow it the coming days until she is moved. Okay. As you can see, the hydration is already working because the inside of the nest is already getting wet. That's good. I'm gonna give it a little bit extra though. So this is the large white tongue in green. Oh, that's really wet. Okay, I'm gonna leave it like that. I'm gonna pop the lid on. I am going to put the red lid on Rita's nest for a second because I want them to remain calm when I take the bolts out. When you take the bolts out, they are still not able to get out, so it's fine. I'm gonna take these tubes out. So we're gonna use these tubes because they already know these tubes. So yeah, up to you. If you have enough people with you, we can still add wood in the outworld. So yeah, depending on the species, but most of the ants get fed 2 times a week. Okay, I'm going to take this one out. It's gonna get one of these. And I need to grab some spare bolts. Large wood nest. Yeah, but it's tricky with some species. Okay, most ants don't like it. There probably will be activity, but if I do it with the T-handle, it's gonna take a long time, which also gives stress. Yeah, we have to find a colony to put in a wooden nest. I agree with that. I hope that the Vagus will grow a bit faster. That would be awesome. I am going to try to take some of that trash out of the corridor. By the way, all that trash is all cocoons. It's all leftover from cocoons. So you can see the actual growth that we had is pretty good. Let's see. There's only 1 or 2 in the outworld. So I'm going to take the outworld off. Okay. Part 1. We got to capture a few ants are still in there, but can you guys keep an eye on that? Should be fine. We're going to take... first, I'm going to try and grab some of this stuff because it's kind of blocking the port. And of course, we have an escapee. But that's fine because the escapees are going right into the new outworld. Here you go. Come on. Thank you. Yep. So, we have the first one in the new outworld. Okay, that's closed. So we are taking these tubes off and putting them in the new nest. Then we're going to take this one off. They put a lot of crap in there. Come on. The angle for me on filming and doing this at the same time is not very handy. Well, there we go. This one is already off. It's probably going to take them a little while to find the stuff, but should be fine. Hey, Ants Apprentice. Thanks for joining. Oh. Why are you guys not paying attention? And there we go. Another one. Hey, in there. In the outworld. Of course, I put a barrier in the outworld. The chromatogaster can go into the wooden nest. Yes. Yes, they can. Okay, one more bolt. And we are done for now. "22 people in the street. Welcome all." The one green blind is a trigger. Yeah, it is. But it's not going to stay on forever. As soon as they move out of this nest, it will take this whole part off. So we're saying bye to this one. Play things for kids. Hello. So let's grab the last ants out of the outworld. And then when I was working on the outworld, hello KK, I was thinking we made a special nest for Rita with her name on it, which we are not going to use anymore. So I was thinking of giving it away to one of you guys. Who would be interested in an orange Rita nest? Or, sorry, not nest. Well, we could do the whole setup. I'll put a clean white tongue in it. Slide, slide, slide. Whoever bids the most. Or you want to do a bid for the channel ants? No, I think we should do a giveaway. Do a wheel? Yeah, but we're not gonna do it. This time. I'll think of something, but I'm gonna clean the nest, and yeah, of course, Rita still has to move out. We'll do the whole setup. So medium outworld, or complete medium set. Nah. Okay, let's see. Are all the ants out of the outworld? Because then we also need to give them some food, of course. Can you guys check out? Are they already moving a little bit? By the way, guys, do you want me to put the old twigs from the other outworld back into the new outworld? So, twigs, yes or no? Say twig, yes, or twig, no. I got a nah, got a yes. No. No is winning. Twigs, yes. It's 2-2. That's 3-2. Well, that's going up and down. Don't forget, guys, the flowers are actually on a paper clip. The ones that are in the outworld now. The rock is in the gypsum. But then the twigs we can place and later take out if we want. You got to see the outworld and the twigs again. Okay, well, the twigs are those. This one is partly hollow and this one isn't. And then the outworld is like this. So there's a long shaped rock in the middle. And we have two fake plants. The one on the right can go in, the hollow one. I would say, actually, here in the back, on that side, we have enough space to kind of stack both of them. Make like a come on. You can make like a wood pile in the corner. Okay. You guys are always Escapio left of screen. I already have it. It was running out of the outworld. Nice thing about the large outworld, you are just able to go in with your hands. And now, of course, it's focusing on the wrong bit. I think yes has won. So I'm gonna move them in. If you don't like it, start a petition on the Discord. So I was thinking something like this. And then I need to clean this one a little bit. They made a mess. Cool. My petition gets deleted at all time. So, something like this. Still space, but still, there's still an open space where you can put some food. 27 people. Cool, guys. Welcome all. Okay, now I'm going to give them some food. If I get 100 signatures when I go to the park and ask people to sign my petition, does that count? Well, then we're going to have a lot of new people in the Discord. So it's René. Yeah, a lot of people are going to be like, what? Rita? Two weeks in a row. Yeah, but that's probably because you're missing other live streams. I mean, it was so bad yesterday that there weren't even memes anymore. Okay, let's put the lid on. Now I need to make some space because, well, the Rita setup is not small anymore. Let me give you an overview of what's happening at the moment. I hope they start moving, by the way. So this is a cool, nice, big setup. But they're kind of dormant. They're not doing anything. Let's hope that changes. Time for a third whiff. Third fifth. Yeah, maybe. How are the Singulares doing? Good question. Let's find out. I am going to put Rita to the side a little bit, so we can still swing there, but it gives me some space for the other ends. Yeah, the orange is going to go off. Yeah. Okay, single Aras. There they are. As you can see, they have actually been busy with the food. Last week we changed out the tube, so that's good. Now let's see how the brood is doing. Remember last week? Was looking promising. Oh, damn! Oh, that's a lot of brood. Oh, guys. How about that? I think we're yeah, we're through the phase of trouble. Yeah, big larvae. This is single Aras. Another single Aras. And we had a rough start with them. And later on we changed nests to this setup. And actually from that moment on it's doing a lot better. We're actually testing new gypsum. Oh, sorry, I had the box of cricket right next to you. So that's what you were hearing. Box of crickets. I'm sorry. It was funny. Note to self, if I want to keep single Aras, keep them in TCA plaster. Yeah, well, you can see it. Well, everybody's been a witness in the live stream. With the white tongue, it wasn't working. I thought I fixed the damn chair. I'm sorry, guys, but I thought it fixed it, but something came loose again. Okay, well, I prepared some food for them, and now we are going to W40. Yeah, I already did that. It's not the issue. It's actually the wooden panel under the seat. So let's put them back, because we know that they like the quiet, and we have some roaming irritators. Yeah, maybe. Oh, it's actually, I think it's worse than before. Sorry. So, this is Lasius Niger, but This is the last week that our Lasius niger will be in the video, because this setup has been promised to my nephew. He will get this set up. What was not supposed to happen? In bar chat, you can do a lot of things. Did I miss something? What's happening in the bar chat? Yep. The white setup looks really good. To be honest, with Dino, to be honest, the white setup is really nice. The only thing is that the Nigers are making a mess. So, yeah. We'll check it out later, Elfus. Should be fine. So, the Nigers are doing good. It is a bit weird, it's true. But this setup will be leaving us yeah, we have enough time. How many workers this one is? I would say around 100. And there is no escape barrier on this outworld yet. I need to do that before I give it to my nephew. So they were actually running out. This is connected to an outworld from Mierenwereld. I once got a starter pack. My girlfriend bought that starter pack for me. And it's one of the first outworlds that I use. Hello, Mr. Mix. What's up? But as I said, this setup is... I'm gonna attach another outworld, a normal outworld, and then it's leaving two escapees. You gotta love your Nigers. The other ones are already looking for it. Yep. So, yeah. We have some activity in the outworld with Rita, but I think it's the ants that we actually put inside the outworld, so... Any updates on the leaf cutters? Yes, but I'll show them a bit later. First, let's go over to... Damn, I really like this setup. So it's our messy barbarus. And they, well, kind of put seeds everywhere. Which, of course, is normal for messy barbarus. I think that's their only goal in life, just to make a giant mess. And another fact that we know from messy barbarus is that they are very skittish. As you can see now, you move the nest a little bit and they just go haywire. Yeah, I have them for testing purposes, but to be honest, I'm not really a huge fan of messy barbarus. I mean, I already have tetras. I don't need other ants to make a mess. You never kept bicatenatum? Well, if you buy them now, you now have a care guide. So let's give it a quick go. A quick look. So we have some brood. We have some ant bread. It's always so cool when they're running around with the ant bread that they made. That one's having some brood in its mouth. Whoa, okay. Okay, there's more brood than I thought. Okay. Nice. I'm going to give them a rest, but that brood looks good. Come on, Rita. Get through the corridor. Into your new kingdom. Our queendom. Gypsum, what do you mean? In the outworld, yes. Yes, that is gypsum in the outworld. I need to put some stuff back. Don't know where this comes from. The messer nest, that was gypsum. Yeah. It will be added soon to the shop. So with this nest, I'm not happy. It's my mistake. I moved them into this nest too quickly. And I did not give them the teardrop. So I think I might need, whoa, there is a ton of brood though. But maybe I need to reconnect a test tube for them. That is a lot of brood. But as you can see, they are not cleaning up. So I think a test tube might be better for them at the moment. So underrated. Well, what's the species then? Because I always doubt myself. Nah. What's the species? Yeah, Formica fusca. Yep. Really cute ants. They came out of hibernation, and to be honest, I was a bit worried about them, but now when I see the pile of brood, we're good. Not sure yet what I'm going to do with the colony. I am here and there looking to maybe sell a colony or two to make some room for some new ants. Well, that's completely unnecessary, Randy. Thanks, Fez. So, yeah. It's actually one... I think I had this colony for quite a while, but at first the queen didn't lay. But now they are looking good. So that's good. It's so damn quiet in Rita's nest. You want me to deliver them? Hey, Renee, is Lynn and are you going to AmCon? Maybe we can strike a deal. Okay, well, let's go back to the funnies. They are still living in the outworld, boys and girls. They are constantly moving their cocoons around. You can see one over there. I am still watering the nest, hoping that they will go back to the nest, but I don't know if Lynn's going. They are still in their in their. It's so hard to film because what they made is actually awesome, to be honest. That pile in the bottom is is a hill, but it's completely hollowed out. The thing is, I'm always keeping water in there because I am just waiting for the thing to collapse. But they stacked it so perfectly that it sticks. So, yep. Well, as usual, we're gonna do the tappy tappy with the fruit flies and get them everywhere. So let's get ready for that. You guys ready? Yeah, they are really good engineers, that's true. Just not in the way that I would like them to be. There's not a lot in there yet. And most of it are behind the setup. Or on the lid. Oh, I'm getting better at failing with these ones. The first couple of times, they went pretty smooth, but... Well, they're not going to die from hunger, at least. I think I got most of them. Now let's see if I can give you guys some action. They made the setup so dirty on all sides. Fruit flies. I just need to give them a bigger outworld, but maybe I should just take the nest off and put a big outworld there, make that into a feeding corridor. Yeah, they are now climbing the dirt, though. That's true. It's Odontomachus clarus. And it's a borrowed colony. It's from the ant merchant. Well, to be honest, it looks disgusting, but they put all the trash in that corner of the feeding corridor. So I can just take the trash out every time. It's not a problem. Because this is the actual nest, which normally they were in there for a while, and they are still hunting in there, but so normally I keep the red lid on there, but they just yeah. If the thing will collapse, I will take the sand out of it and force them to move back into the nest. I think it's just safer because the population is going up and down, and for me, I cannot. I know for a fact that there's 4 cocoons. At least this week there were 4 cocoons. But I don't know how many workers there are. I'm not able to count them now. No, there's not that many ants in there. The nest is big enough. That's not the problem. Okay, on to the next. They are climbing in there. Black out the nest. I can put a full lid on there. Just need to find one in old white because it's the old white color. I heard something about the harps. So let's get the harps out. Now we're gonna see if everything will fit there. With Rita and her new humongous setup. This is a trap jaw. Odontomachus clarus are trap jaw ants. So we have to do some cleaning in this setup. Fun fact, they always block their entrance. They're using corpses and sand. And they do the same thing with the feeding corridor. But yes, they are doing amazing. As you can see, the males are all out of the nest. And I see one in the outworld, and I see a couple dead in the outworld. But again, all stages. There's eggs in the back corner there. Larvae, everything. So that's looking really good. These are also testing a medium gypsum. And yeah, everything's going great. You missed that we connected everything, but not they're not moving. They're actually not doing much. So I am going to grab some junk out of the outworld. I'm going to show you guys something quick. Going to zoom out. This is their last meal. the other males are already gone. And this was already evicted from the nest. It was already in the outworld. Nelius, I'm constantly showing the nest. So let's gather some more stuff from the outworld. And then I'm gonna add some crickets. The nice thing about the harps is that I put a lot of crickets in there, and then I put a lot of crickets in the outworld, and they just grab them when they need them. Yeah, Acromurkmax Lundy. And it's a funny thing. We now have, well, kind of 2.5 colony. And I'll explain it to you guys in a bit. First, I'm getting some... I mean, this is the fun part. I just put some live crickets in the outworld. And when they need them, they just go in and grab them. It's perfect. So for maintenance on the harps, they are doing great. And they are not hard. So yeah. Let's continue. So Nelius, this is the setup at the moment. I haven't seen any of the ants in the new nest yet. There are a few running in the outworld, but that's also because we put the escapees in the outworld. Carabera, yeah, sure. Okay. Yeah, the outworld I'm really happy with. So we're gonna have 2 cool setups together now because, well, this was the first try, and this is the diversa. As you can see, they are having a small die-off, but that's completely normal. The workers only live for about 4 weeks. The small workers. But yeah, they are doing good, and they are just so fun to watch. I don't know if you guys seen it, but on a few, I'm trying to get some streams going on the Discord, and a few days ago I had a trail of diversa. They were running back and forth from a feeding tray to get the food to the nest, and that was so awesome. So I'm trying to stream more from the Viv. I'm not always able to because I also have to film and stuff like that. But yeah, once in a while, check in on the Discord streams. This week we had the mouse on the tetras, which I ended up not using. Because the camera that I was recording the time lapse with failed on me, and also I would have got comments on them because not all people like it, and some parts of it were a bit gruesome. So okay, I'm preparing some food for them. The question on how many times I feed them, I feed the Carabera almost every day. I just check out how much food they still have left, and then I feed them. Because I want to, I want to try to get them as big as possible, as soon as possible. So they too do take sugar water, but they also bury the sugar water. So that's always a fun thing to see. I have to check. Then I have to put the time lapse. It's too big to put on Discord. Then I have to put it in YouTube and in a hidden page. I will check it out. So let's check out the nest. I also haven't looked for a week. I did water it on Wednesday, but holy smokes. Yeah, I think we have some brood in there. Yeah. I put the setup together that that water did not go where it was supposed to be. It's the same with every species or with every setup. Think a step ahead. I put this setup like this because now on this side I can put a medium, and when the medium is full, I can take the double drinker off and put a large here without having to screw some pieces off. So I can just add to them. Wax worms. Yeah. The thing with Carabera is that they like everything. I see them when I put a cricket in. That's something that they really like. What I know from it, if I put a cricket and some mealworms in there, they always grab the cricket first. So yeah, but might be our queen's personal preference. We have explorers, guys. That's a good sign. But that's also the fun thing, Martin. Just put in different foods and see what they drag in, and then yeah, it's a cool way to find out what they like and not. Okay, let's go check out the yo-yos. These girls don't know what they want. These are one of the tetra split-offs, and one day they live in the nest. Whoa. One day they live in the nest, and the next day they live in the double drinker. I mean, whatever floats your boat, I guess, but Yeah, puberty. Oh, I wish it was. I wish it was. Yeah. I mean, I know that the double drinker is a working concept, but double drinkers the shit. Well, I do get a lot of good responses on the double drinker. I think it serves its purpose. It's easy. It's compact, and I think it's aesthetically pleasing, and that's something I try to make work. Yep. I heard a lot of you people talking about tube setups, and I had an idea. So I might be making a concept for a tube setup soon. Maybe do a queen tube room for the split off. Maybe, but as I said, I have an idea. How many colonies have died during your ant keeping career? I can be very clear on that. 3. My Diversa died. My Messer died. And then one species that was never on screen died. And now I wetted the nest, and now they are running around there again. It's funny. Yeah, the crazy yellows. Yeah. We had yellow crazy ants from the ant merchant, but before we had any good content from them, workers started dying, and the queen was alive for a few weeks, but also died in the end. But it's also something that yellow crazy ants are known for, to be a little bit unstable sometimes. So, talking about a queen tube room, let's do this. Our Camponotus. There's one running around like crazy in here. Our Camponotus cruentatus. Metallicas are good. Oh, I know. And the name. But I have so many ants that I find really gorgeous, and I want, and I can't, and oh. Now, first I need to sell a few. For that, I'm going to buy something else. Yes, Renee. Guys, Renee, what was your Instagram again? What was it? Westwilds Inverts? Out of my head. If you want to see beautiful pictures, Renee posts some on the Discord, but also has his very, very active Instagram. All right, Renee? Oh, damn! Look at that, boys. Always. That's the annoying thing about test tubes. Yeah, you do. That's some brute, boys. Nice. To be honest, I'm not quite sure if I want to keep this colony. But we'll see. They are going to need a new tube soon. So I'm going to connect another tube room. Yep, Crudentatus with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 workers at the moment. And brood. Make your garage a mini house for your family and dedicate the rest of your house to ants. Then boom, you can get everything. Nelius, I live where I... Oh! We got an explorer. I have a girlfriend and 3 daughters. So there's 3 girls in the house. Do you really think that I have something to say in this house? A boy would have been nice, yes. But no, I love my girls, and I mean, I play soccer with my youngest daughter. That's cool. But I only have a brother, so it's a lot of getting used to stuff. Your girlfriend? Yeah. I am not married, so she's my girlfriend. She's not my wife. Let's get to this big pile of happiness. Holy smokes. 2 children. 2 daughters. 8 and 6. Getting married in the end room. No, my girlfriend doesn't come into this room. And the lights are automated when you walk in, so no, she doesn't like ants. But I leave her alone with her hobby, and she leaves me alone with my hobby. Perfect situation. Cats don't count, René. Yeah, it's a good arrangement. She has the attic, and I have the garage. And the kids have their own playroom. Their creative room. I think Ligniperda is not one of the fast growing. Yeah, it's the Parius, the one with the gold. Oh, then then I'm really screwed. Then I live with a really, 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 really a lot of girls. They're still not moving, guys. So I guess after this stream, I'll put the camera on them inside the Viv. I already made space, but come to think of it, I hope that everything fits with this setup. But yeah, I'll put the camera in the Viv for this colony. The cigar factory. Okay, let's get the cigar factory then. To be honest, guys, I was a bit done with the cigar factory and them making a humongous mess in the outworld by testing all the new drinkers I was making. So I ended up with something that I really do not like, but I had to. Cool out here. But yeah, what I don't like is tubs and tubes. I don't know why. I just don't like them. But I ended up with a water tube because I still don't have a good functioning version of a jaw drinker. So I just ended up giving them a tube for a while so that there won't be a giant mess in the outworld. Why is there a larvae in the outworld? Do they have brood? They have cocoons. Where did the brood go? Did they kill the brood? I mean, we still have cigars everywhere. Ah, there's eggs there. See them? So, yeah. Okay, people. For people that don't know, I do sometimes feed my ants live prey. These ants are real hunters and need a lot of protein, and these are getting live crickets. How often do you feed them? 2 or 3 times a week. And then a couple of crickets. There's a dead worker there. Crap. But I think these girls might also need a bit of an upgrade. No, there's nothing wrong with it, Renee, but it's a bit of a disclaimer. While these are hunting, I'm gonna grab something to drink. 1 hour already. Again, guys, thank you for joining, everyone. Okay, I saw the petition on the bar chat. The only issue that I have with that is that I need to sell more ants if I'm going to do that, because if I start decorating all kinds of outworlds, I'm going to need space. So yeah, that's a challenge. How are they doing? There's one standing in the middle with a leg in his mouth. Oh, that's another dead worker there. I had a couple of dead workers this week, but I think we also had a ton of cocoons opening up. You can see a few lying around. Why are you running out here with pupae? Oh, it's a leg. Okay. But that is a pupae over there. Okay, acorn hands, Temnos. Yes. Okay, let's do that. I am going to swing you guys back to Rita. They are exploring a little bit, but not a lot, to be honest. Acorn ants, acorn ants. I'm not kidding, guys and girls, that I actually have so many colonies at the moment that I'm constantly looking like, where did I put which one? And I need to put some... I need to put some labels on them. Wait, I can actually see some wood. Currently have a colony of monomorium, and they have started to explode, so most of the reserve space is going to them. I want a second species of a smaller colonies. If you had to choose, what would it be? A nice Camponotus. To be honest, guys, the amount of eggs are decreasing, but I don't see a really big increase in numbers. They are not escaping, so there has been some deaths. So that's a bit sad. But I don't know. I'm not sure if all the eggs are actually hatching correctly. Yes, Rene, that's true. Metallicas are a smaller species. And really cool. Not cheap. Well, sorry, eggs. You are looking at pupae. Those are actually not eggs, they're pupae. The eggs are way smaller. I mean, the pupae are almost as large as some of the ants, so. Cheap could be a relative term. Yeah, true. For all your wisdom, ask Rene. But Rene, are you ready to see some action? You want to see some action? Okay, let's get the action out. Here is Medica Rubida. I don't know what they are doing to the nest, because I did not hydrate it. So they are getting the hydration in that chamber up high themselves. So, yeah. And of course, making a mess in the outworld. Because why not? They are Manica rubida. Get off. With Manica, it's almost impossible to keep the setup clean. I like them for their growth and their aggression and stuff like that, but they might be closely related to Messy Barbarus. I don't know. You have filled Manica? What did you do? Did you put them in the freezer or something? They eat everything. They live everywhere. Yeah, Carabera are also messy. But that's why I gave them a large outworld real quick. Okay, let's see the feeding frenzy on this one. Boom, they're on there. That's a good question, but are Metallicas also... This is Manica rubida. This is the Queen Challenge. I got them from a Queen, and I kind of need a new update on them. But yeah, quite the reaction. Okay. So much for the barrier on Rita's new nest. They're walking on the lid already. But yeah, that's why I put a lid on there. So, fine. Okay, on to the next. Rita. Guys, we have to be quiet. We have to be quiet. I think I did it, guys. I managed to move the Renaissance really slowly, and they're not panicking. Maybe I can get a food tray out. Okay, we got 2 workers on it. 3. Yeah, I should I start the horror music? When these guys go, there's no stopping them. Yeah, okay, we're already going bananas. I'm not getting the other food trays out. Renee, again, thank you so much for this colony. They are just awesome. Can Podorachis dives can be kept in a formicarium like Camponotus ants? Well, they are weavers and they do the best in a setup where they can actually weave. So a big outworld tubs and tubes style is normally best for the dives. Are you still there, René? There we go. Food. See if I can scoop out some junk in the background. Thanks again for this awesome colony, dude. As you can see, they are back on their feet. Show the nest in a second. But they are doing really well again. I have to say that this is still one of the coolest colonies that I have. Through activity and stuff, it's they look so much like Carabera. Except that, yeah, they have mages and then that's it. But nest-wise, activity. Brood is slowing down a little bit. But that's okay. Their numbers are very good again. Poor man's Carabera. I think that's a pretty accurate description, yeah. But they are just, I mean, look at this. Look at this feeding response. That's just nuts. Oh, that major is going for it. Nice. But look at how many are running out of the nest now. Food! Get busy, guys and girls. Get the food into the nest. Yes. Talking about a trail. And now, look here. I'm struggling with the Rita setup is nice, but it's taking in a lot of space in my on my table, which kind of makes it hard. This is a Fodoli Notice. Why are you running with brood? Get that brood back in there. Really cool ants. Just really cool ants. Okay. The nice thing is, with Rita, they have found the food. To be honest, I'm not sure about the nodas, but I have a single queen colony. I think they're money giant, but I'm not sure. Well, there's not a lot of people selling nodas at the moment, but they are really awesome. Irritants. That's why it's Rita and the Irritators. And while you guys are watching that, I am cleaning out an outworld a little bit because who's in the brown nest? Oh, Dude isn't here. Dude always likes this colony. Who is in the brown setup? Come on, guys. SpongeBob SquarePants. No. Who lives in the brown setup? No barbarus or colonies. Yeah, there's ants in there. Come on, guys. You don't remember? It's Beasley. Or Vagus. That is expecting. Damn. Looking good. More eggs there, more brood there, and a ton of cocoons. Campanodus vagus. Just look at that queen. She is so pretty. Full black. With hair on her butt. That is one of the main things you can distinguish the vagus. Full black with a hairy butt. But they are growing really well. It's good to see. They've been out of hibernation now for, what is it, 3 or 4 weeks? So, yeah, that's good. Yes, I do. So they are outside of the nest, but they are not going into the next one yet. Okay, let's grab one of the bigger setups. How am I going to fit that on the table? Yeah, I'll do the leaf cutters after this setup. Damn, that's big. Well, guys, you want to know how a large set looks when it's occupied? It's this. No, not the tetras. Martin. So this is Nikita and the Femme Fatales, or Camponotus nicobarensis. These girls need some attention in the outworld. I need to do a big cleanup, but it's getting a bit hard with all the wood in there. So I might need to take the piece of wood out for a second to clean it. There's still some leftover stuff in there. I actually tried to get the bin from Antimatters, but it's sold out. And he is making some new stuff for his shop, so he hasn't added anything for a long while. So I messaged him like, dude, I really want one. But now I have to wait. I have to wait my turn. Which is cool, of course. Nah, but this is a beautiful setup. Right, Martin? Well, that's the nice thing about this setup. It's sponsored by myself, but it's sponsored. Hello, Joseph. The Carabera are doing really well, but you already missed them then. But we can do a flyby when we look at the tetras. Oh. So let's take a quick look in the nest. How the brood is doing. Still a nice pile in there. And in there. And in there. And in there. And the front rooms are still a bit vacant, but they move it around a lot. When the hydration in one chamber drops down, they just move it to another side of the nest. Which they are allowed to. Which camera do you use for watching your ants? I use two phones, and they are both of the brand OnePlus. This is the OnePlus 7 Pro, and the other one that I'm using is this OnePlus North 2, I think. I do all my recording with those two phones. So Nikita, time to... they need to start moving. What has it been with Rita lately? Every time we want to do something cool on the stream, Rita's like, nah. Okay. She knows she's famous and is a diva now. Yep. Okay, guys. Leaf cutter time. I don't know if all of you have heard the stories or not. I bought a leaf cutter colony from Ilias with brood. and fungus, but the fungus was having a hard time. So I actually got a boost of fungus. So this is the first colony that we got, and this one is boosted with new fungus. While I was waiting on the fungus, I decided, well, I really want to test these setups. So against my own policy, I I bought an extra colony. So this is the boosted colony. The queen is constantly hiding in there, but yeah, they're doing good in the setup. So that's nice. Let me grab the next one. So this is the first colony, and that has about, it should have like 7 workers. And this one is the second colony. And this one is way smaller and has 3 workers. But now with the cups on it, it's really hard to film them. I did get a shot that this one actually has brood. Yeah, when this colony is doing good, or both of them, I will sell one of them and get another species of leaf cutters. No, it's I don't know what it is. It's the cup that I got from Ilias. But the fun thing is that when you buy or get donor fungus, it actually comes with live ants that keep it alive during the trip. And I was like, okay, but what should I do with those? And Ilias said, well, I asked him what happens to them, and he says, well, they're gonna keep making fungus until they die out, because it is queenless. So I quickly made another setup. This is a bigger cup, and the fungus is now already bigger than when it came in, and I took the fungus out for the other colony. And they are cutting so much and making such a mess. You can see the rubbish pile over there, that I'm already making working on the second nest to connect to it for like a feeding pod. The most important thing about that is I ordered the tubing for it. So yeah, but this is actually cool. I think there's around 60 workers in there, maybe even more. And yeah. So there's also a lot of workers actually looking for a way out. So that's actually pretty cool that they are actually keeping that fungus alive. And now if something happens to the fungus of the other colonies, I have donor fungus. And while these girls are alive, I can use them as testers until they die out. So yeah, that is pretty cool. So soon more on the leaf cutters. More movement, no happiness yet. again, with the tetras, these are also doing the same thing, but these are doing the divide and conquer strategy. They actually made a tunnel through the cotton and put stuff in there, but there's also a ton in there. So, yeah. So probably this is like their outside cottage, and that's the main living area, or the other way around. But these tetras are hungry. Always. Always hungry. Oh, the chair is getting worse. I'm sorry. Eat, 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 and eat. Yeah, they do. As much as they can. But that's good. Do megacephala grow faster or slower than these? I'm not sure. I know that these are one of the fastest growing species. And I also know that these are also some messy buggers. So they also now have a nest. Hey, Mike. They somehow don't like the new nest. As in Rita. They are not moving. Well, guys and girls, get your sunglasses out. I see you have a lot of cut up worms in there. Where? What, there? No, that's all cocoon hides. So, the setup of my daughter. Well, my daughter's ants. By the way, guys, I don't know if you've noticed, but I added the new style of white tongue nests. So now you can actually order the normal one and the teardrop. And for a lot of small colonies, I recommend using the teardrop. This one should have been in a teardrop. The nice thing about the teardrop is that the room is smaller, but also it kind of breaks the wind. So this area is much more restful. With bigger colonies, it doesn't really matter. But with smaller colonies, that's better. At least that is what I've been told. So these are my daughters. Oh, bye-bye. Lasius, Niger. queen, eggs, the whole shebang. And yes, it is in fluorescent pink. Again, everyone, thank you guys for joining. It's always nice to see so many people. And of course, familiar faces. Yeah, the double drinker has worker on it. Zoop. So there's more in there than you think. I could have sworn that I had an extra red lid for these girls. There it is. You can see them running with food now, but they're not doing anything else yet. Okay, we have another setup that has an issue. And I'm not sure what to do with it because I really love this setup, but they are escaping. That's a problem. As you know, our laterales are in a natural setup. Well, as natural as it can be. I need to add the water. But they are actually dropping their pupae under the nest. So they might have outgrown this setup. But now I'm not sure what to do. Should I give them another natural setup or go for a nest? What is my most expensive ant species? I am not sure, to be honest. The thing with natural is I'm still not able to see it. And so I'm not sure how big this colony is, because maybe this is also a perfect colony to test a large wooden flex nest. But then again, I don't know how big the colony is. They're coming out of everywhere again. And no, I normally don't have it open. I just took the lid off for you guys to see. And I'm constantly checking because the barrier is not at its best at the moment. It's a barrier that has been there for a long, long time. But the biggest problem is that I'm out of PTFE. And I cannot use talcum powder on this one. So they have new water, new protein, and sugar water. So we need to figure out something for this colony. Yeah, because all the brood is not inside the nest anymore. Okay, we have some new activity from Rita. They are just an ant looking inside the new nest. I started a dubia farm, but it's not. I'm not at the stage where I can take a lot of them yet. Okay. Next up, our diggers. As you can see, they are destroying the white tongue. They are known for it. And as you can see, when the lid is off, they can also escape now. And that's why, or you put the lid on, or you put the hydration plugs in there. And that's for this reason. So I don't know if you guys have seen them before, but you have the hydration plugs. Let me grab one. It's the wrong color, I know, but those plugs are meant if you're not using a lid, then you can use these to plug your hydration holes. They go in pretty tight so that the ants cannot do anything with them. And you can plug the hydration hole so that your ants can come out. So that was a perfect example. Because they are actually just digging holes through the gypsum. That's how they got over there. So they made a hole in the bottom somewhere. Nice pile of brood. Oh, they are really going for it today. Several escapees, guys. So these girls can actually spray. These are hard to keep, yeah. And they are pissed off in the outworld. So I'm going to make them a tray real quick and then I'm going to put them back. They are known to be escape artists. They try to find all kinds of ways out of the nest. They are able to chew through white tongue, through gypsum, through TPU. So TPU is the flexible filament. So yeah, they can be a a pain in the butt. But yeah, I haven't had any big breakouts yet, so they are great testers. So that's why I have them. And now I just dropped everything everywhere. And I'm just gonna yoink it in because I need a very important piece of ant equipment for me. Tissues. Try to keep the setups clean. What, the massive barbarus again? Yeah, we can do that later. Can Camponotus ants dig through gypsum? Normally, no. We'll swing through a big part of the Viv in a sec, I guess. They are still not doing anything. Come on, Rita. This was supposed to be your stream of moving. It says it in the title. But Rita's like, no, I don't want to. Okay, let me grab the Mesobarbaras again. They are so skittish always. We still need to feed the tetras, and then I think we're almost done. Or can you open the old nest and leave them in the outworld? Yeah, they're always scared about vibrations. I can force them, Koa, but I don't need to. I'm just gonna put them away and leave them be. They'll move because I'm not watering the old white tongue anymore, and the new one is. They will move out of themselves. And also, I put the red lid on the old nest, or on the new nest, and take it off the old nest. I don't need to stress them more than that, because that already causes stress. So yeah, there's no need to do it anymore. Okay. You guys want to see the tetras? Let me change the setup real quick. You want to see a feeding frenzy? Well, let's see if I can fix that for you guys. My daughter gave them some sugar water this afternoon. So they are already very active in one part of the nest. But we can take a dubia. And see what happens. And you can also see that I actually tried to clean the nest. So, okay, first on the inside. I am going to water that in a second. We have 3 large nests. And I think in a week or 2 we can connect the 4th one. Then we have our tetra tunnel, and that's just so much fun to watch. I don't know if you've seen the last week's video. It's a care guide for the Tetramorium. Just look at the opening scene because you see the inside of the tube, and that's just awesome. And then you can see that I gave them some sugar water. There's 2 smiley trays there, but it's just ants, ants, ants upon ants. And then also in the background, you can see that I took away quite a bit of the trash pile that we had last week. But they are already back at it. There's just not... I feed them every day. Every single day I feed them. So there's just no possibility of keeping it clean. Okay, I'm going to grab a dubia. And let's see if they want to eat. You gave them a liquid feeder with nectar. Complete mess in the outworld. I did the same. That's why in the background there, a lot of the white stuff, I just cannot get them out. And now there's an ant running towards me. To be honest, I'm not sure which species it is. I need to check that out. Okay. Incoming male dubia. Oh, that head actually fell into the... The dubia is beheaded, but it's still twitching. There's not much you can do about it. A big fear of a big... That thing is kicking a lot still. Where did the rest go? Oh, they're already on it. That thing is still running. But the swarm is active. I need to put the lid on. I have too many elates. We just see them swarm everywhere. They're just awesome. If there's anything you still want to see, let me know. I am quickly cleaning the dubia farm. Well, we're getting small dubias. So that's good. Carabera. I need to check. Are dubias and words actually more expensive than... Nah, it doesn't really matter. At least not for me. Okay, let's do a tour then. So for now, we have the Tetras. This shelf is going to be for the one and only Rita. Then we have... we have live action. This is a harp. Let's grab the cricket and let's try to sting it. You're stinging her carcass. It doesn't notice that it's stinging a carcass that's in between him and the real cricket. Yeah, they're single hunters. Ooh, that's better. Oh, now it's done. Now it's done. It's done, guys. As you can see, its back leg is already sedated, and now it's just waiting for the venom to go through the body, and then she'll ride as soon as possible. She will try and drag it into the nest. Oh, it's getting an extra dose. No, there's springtails in there. There shouldn't be any mice. Any mites. Yeah, it's gonna drag it in now. Okay, well, next to it, Diversa. So this is a very nice, like, expensive shelf. There's still not a real trail going on, but so we move to the next shelf where we have the trap jaws and crap, I forgot. Not the Fidoli, but get back to that. The one with the gold, and then the cigar factory. Here we have the single Aras. Then this side, the Viv is already gone dark, but over there we have the Nodas, and then a couple of setups. And this is actually, it's hard to see for you guys. It's a Formica Fusca, yeah. So that's the leaf cutters. Nikita Campanotuses. So yeah, ton of setups. Yeah, that's it for the stream. Let's see if there's any activity. Oh, okay. They are exploring. So that's cool. Okay. Don't leaf cutters fear the light? Not that I know. Not that I know. I'm gonna grab a chair. So, thank you all, guys. I will try to figure out how we're gonna do the giveaway for the old Rita setup. So that is a full orange medium setup with white tongue insert. I think I'll do it on the Yeah, I'm not sure yet. We'll I'll see how I'm gonna do that. If you guys wanna follow Rita, I need to check if she still fits with the current setup inside the Viv. That might actually be a challenge. But I'll put a cam on Rita so you can follow hopefully the rest of the move. And then when the nest is empty or almost empty, we are going to disconnect it and yeah, just keep it in a large nest with a large outworld. So I don't know if you guys have seen it, but the large outworlds are now on the website. In the coming weeks, there is a lot of stuff coming. The first setups of the gypsums are the small and the medium are going in the shop. I don't know the real date yet. Substrate is coming. What else? Substrate. Tubing is coming. So I'm trying to get as much stuff in there for you guys as possible. So yeah. Thank you all for watching, and see you next time at the crafting end. And the Discord stream for Rita will be on when I finish cleaning. So thank you guys, and see you next time.